Welcome back, Student of the Game podcast. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. So let's get right into it, people. Let's go into our Week 10 NFL pick'ems, all right? So Thursday night, got off to a bad start. I really thought the Baltimore Ravens was going to take care of business in a very close game against the Dolphins. But the Dolphins flip-flopped on me, okay? They flip-flopped on me. So wasn't expecting that, Miami. I was expecting a competitive game, but I wasn't expecting them to win and shut down that Baltimore Ravens rushing offense and Lamar Jackson like that, okay? But shout out to the Dolphins, all right? Good victory. All right, so let's go into Sunday's matchups where we have the Buffalo Bills coming in at 5-3, playing against division rival, the New York Jets. Let me tell you something. You can look at this Buffalo Bills record and see that they're 5-3 and that the Jets are 2-6, but understand this, people, this is a division opponent. Now, the Buffalo Bills, I don't know what the heck happened when they played against Jacksonville, but they got the best out of Jacksonville, okay? And I think the Buffalo Bills, they took the Jacksonville Jaguars very, very lightly. But even if they say they didn't, let me tell you something. I do believe that they overlooked them. And they're probably going to overlook the Jets, but I do not think that they're going to overlook the Jets to the point that they are going to lose against the Jets, all right? This is a division opponent. I do expect the New York Jets to play them tough, to play them hard, because you know why? You build your team through the draft and free agency and through trades and all that stuff. You build it to go against and compete against other teams in your division. All right. So, but I'm going to roll with the Buffalo Bills to bounce back. I can't see them losing 2 games in a row to, record-wise, an inferior team. All right. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, it seems like Tom Brady hasn't played in a month, right? Going up against the Washington football team, who are 2-6. I mean, man, this Washington football team is not doing the damage that I thought that they was going to do. I mean, I understand they have quarterback issues going on right now, but guess what? You could have signed Cam Newton, Ron Rivera, but you didn't. But anyways, I thought this defense right now, their front seven was good enough to at least be 3-3. To be 4-4, maybe 3-5, but 2-6. That's not looking good for this team. I had higher expectations for them, but that's my bad, people. That's on me. I shouldn't have had those kind of expectations for the Washington football team. I mean, for crying out loud, they don't even have a mascot. It's Washington football team. Come on, people. But, of course, I'm rolling with Tom Brady and those Tampa Bay Buccaneers on this one, people. No doubt in my mind they should take care of business against the Washington football team. The next matchup, we have the Atlanta Falcons, them Dirty Birds, versus the Dallas Cowboys. This is going to be I think this is going to be a competitive game. The Falcons, they're 4-4. They just came off a real good victory over the New Orleans Saints, and I think I'm not saying they're going to overlook the Cowboys, but let me tell you something. When you go up against a division rival like the New Orleans Saints, you're going to give it your all. I'm not saying they don't give it their all in every game, but, I mean, come on, people. You know how it is. You just got to finish beating your rival. Then the next week, it's like, it's the Cowboys, but here's the thing about the Cowboys. They just lost, 30-13 by the Denver Broncos. They got broncoed by the Broncos, people. Like, I thought a Cowboy's supposed to be able to handle a Bronco, but the Cowboys, they wasn't able to ride their Bronco. They got on that Bronco and just got thrown off, okay, like Martin did on the thin line between love and hate. You remember he was like, whoa, mother, whoa, horse, that horse. Yeah, but anyways, I'm going to roll with the Dallas Cowboys because I feel like a Cowboy, they got a lot of bullets in their chamber. They empty it out and unload on a Falcon, okay? So I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to take care of business and bounce back with a 7 and make that record 7-2. I'm sorry, people. So got the Cowboys winning that game. Next matchup, we have the New Orleans Saints versus the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee. Well, the Tennessee Titans, man, they're a physical team. This New Orleans Saints team, they are a physical defense. But I'm going to roll with the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans just coming off a big-time victory in Sunday Night Football against the Los Angeles Rams. All right? I mean, they beat the Rams so bad that the Rams said, hey, man, we got to go get Odell Beckham, even though they already have 3 good receivers. And you have a supposedly offensive genius at mastermind as a head coach in Sean McVay. He's a mastermind except for when he goes against Bill Belichick's disciples or Bill Belichick himself. People Google it, okay, if you don't believe me. But anyways, I'm going to roll with the Tennessee Titans on this one. I think the New Orleans Saints, they coming out fresh off of losing a close game against the Falcons. They're going to have a little bit of letdown this coming week. And also, listen, they still have not figured out the quarterback position yet because Jameis Winston is not there. Now, if Jameis Winston was playing, I would roll with the New Orleans Saints. But even though Derrick Henry is not playing, this Tennessee Titan defense, this Tennessee Titan team as a whole, they are smart, they are physical. They play old school, hard-nosed football, okay? So I'm rolling with the Tennessee. Tennessee, take me to another place. Tennessee Titans in that one. Next matchup, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Indianapolis Colts. Well, if you're the Jaguars, you're like, hey, man, if we could beat the Buffalo Bills, why not? Of course, we can beat the Indianapolis Colts, right? But I don't think they're going to beat the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts sitting at 4-5 here. They're going to need to win this game here if they want to catch up against the Tennessee Titans. Because if the Tennessee Titans do lose, that makes the Titans 7-3. That's going to make the Colts 5-5. So if you're the Indianapolis Colts, you're going to try your best to try to take care of business, especially against a division opponent like the Jacksonville Jaguars. But also, is it possible that the Jacksonville Jaguars might have struck iron right here, struck lightning? Because they might be like the Cleveland Indians in the Major League movie where they started winning all their second half games and stuff of the season. I don't know, but we'll see. But I'm rolling with the Indianapolis Colts in this one. I like their defense against the rookie Trevor Lawrence, all right? Next matchup, we have the 0-8 Detroit Lions versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, I'm rolling with the Steelers. Dan Campbell for the Lions head coach. He can say they're going to bite all they want to kneecaps and all that. But these Steelers, they bite back, people. They bite back, and they bite back efficiently. So right now, it's like the Lions, they're more like a lion cub biting a Steeler. And a Steeler in this situation, even though a Steeler is a human worker or whatever, we're going to say the Steeler is a bear. So if you go bite a bear, guess what? On the knees, guess what? That's not going to do any damage to the bear. That's all it's going to do is just tick the bear off and make him bite you even more. So I'm going to roll with the Pittsburgh Steelers on this one, all right? Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Browns versus the New England Patriots. The Cleveland Browns, they're going to be without Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt, I believe, is going to be playing, but that's not going to be enough to beat this New England Patriot team. They're on a roll, 5-4. Bill Belichick smells blood. Okay, a lot of people didn't even have the Patriots even winning this division. I picked them in the beginning of the season to win the division. I didn't even pick the Buffalo Bills to make it to the playoffs. Most likely, I'm probably going to be wrong about the Buffalo Bills making the playoffs because I'm pretty sure that they are going to make it. But I'm still on my New England Patriots going to win the AFC East. And I think they're going to take care of business. It's in New England. Bill Belichick, he's going to have something for Baker Mayfield, okay? Baker Mayfield is going to have to really improve, and then I don't think he's going to be able to improve enough to lead the Browns to victory. They're going to finish 5-5, and the Patriots going to be 6-4. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Vikings versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Excuse me, my hesitation. I was going to say the San Diego Chargers. Stay classy, San Diego, but they're in Los Angeles now. All right, so I'm going to roll with, let's see, man. Who should I pick, people? Who should I pick? I'm going to roll with the Los Angeles Chargers, all right? I don't trust Kirk Cousins on the road against Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert is going to take care of business if he is that dude, allegedly, like most people say he is, okay? So I got the Los Angeles Chargers winning this game. I'm going to say San Diego again, people. All right, the next matchup, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the Arizona Cardinals. I was going to say St. Louis Cardinals. Anyways, Kyler Murray should be back in this game. I know that the Panthers signed Cam Newton back. I'm not sure if he's going to be starting this game. But I remember not too long ago, the Carolina Panthers, led by Cam Newton, they played the Arizona Cardinals, and they blew the Cardinals out. And that was the game that got the Carolina Panthers to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying this game is going to be that way, but I tell you what, I do trust that the Cardinals are going to win this game, even if Mr. Cam Newton is starting. Here's the thing, man. You just got picked up on this team. You got to learn the playbook. Well, I'm pretty sure he's familiar with some of the playbook and stuff like that, but he might show a little bit of rust and stuff. It wouldn't shock me if he has a real good game, but still, this Cardinals team they still have a pretty good defense right here. So I'm going to roll with the Arizona Cardinals, even though it hurts my heart and my spirits to even say that because they're a division rival against my Seattle Seahawks. See that? All right, let's see the next matchup. Speaking of Seahawks, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to play this game, but most likely, because I'm a Seahawk fan, Aaron Rodgers is going to play in this game, people. Man. Packers are 7-2. Russ is back, but man, I hate that he's... Man, like, this is going to be a tough game, man. Aaron Rodgers, man, like, he's been shredding my Seahawks ever since we kicked his butt in the NFC Championship. Well, ever since the Seahawks defeated the Packers in the opening game after the Seahawks won their first Super Bowl, okay? But after that, man, like, Aaron Rodgers has just been shredding us big time, man. It is, like, ridiculous. But, man, it's hard for me to go with logic over heart on this game, man. But I tell you what, with all the distractions that's going on in Green Bay, I think the Seattle Seahawks got have a good chance and a good opportunity here to jump on it and get on these Green Bay Packers. So I'm going to roll with the Seattle Seahawks, and they're going to finish 4-5. They're going to win the rest of their games. They're going to finish the season 14-3. No, you can't. I'm sorry. My math is off. They're going to finish the season 12-5, people. Go Hawks and win the division. Let's go. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Broncos of Denver. The Broncos coming off a big victory over the Cowboys. They actually helped out the Eagles, but can the Eagles help themselves against the Broncos? Think about that. The matchup between the Eagle versus the Bronco. Of course, the Bronco is going to win if they're on land, but the Eagles going to win if they are in the sky flying. But the Bronco can't get up in the sky to fly, so guess what? I'm going to roll with the Denver Broncos. I got the Broncos winning this game. The Eagles, they just lost a close game this past week, but I'm going to roll with the Broncos on this one, people. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Chiefs sitting at 5-4 versus the the Los Angeles against the Las Vegas Raiders, who's sitting at 5-3. All right, let's see here. This is a must-win game for both teams. It is. This is a must-win game. All right. I'm going to roll with I'm going to say Oakland Raiders. I'm going to roll with Derek Carr and those Las Vegas Raiders, people. I mean, I think they're a good team. They've been facing a lot of distractions this year. I think they're going to do the doggone thing against the Kansas City Chiefs, okay? I like Patrick Mahomes, but Mahomes, man, I'm telling you, people, listen, it's real. It's a real deal. And when you're having a baby, man, it throws off your sleep patterns and stuff. If you used to study game tape for like 4 hours, guess what? That study time is going to be chopped in half by 2 hours. Plus, when you're in your 4th or 5th season, to the point, like if you're Patrick Mahomes, other teams starting to figure you out a little bit more. Not saying they solve you to the point to shut you down, but what it is that they know more about you. So you're going to have to find more loopholes and figure the game out, okay? Figure out what that defense is running a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because they're catching on to you. So I think that's what's really throwing him off. But I got the Las Vegas Raiders winning this game, people. That's Sunday Night Football. In our last matchup, we have the Los Angeles Rams with Odell Beckham over there versus the San Francisco 49ers for Monday Night Football. Hey, I'm not trusting the San Francisco 49ers to win any game. I thought they was going to take care of business against the Cardinals last week, and they failed to do so. So I'm going to roll with the Los Angeles Rams, even though I do not like saying that because they are in my division. And they are interfering with my Seahawks success, people. So I'm going to roll with the Rams. I think Odell Beckham is going to be a good addition. But they're still going to, Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods should be getting their targets, no doubt. So I'm going to roll with the Rams on that matchup, people. So let's go ahead and do a full recap and let's see what we got here. So once again, with the Ravens and Dolphins, I picked the Ravens and the Ravens lost. Okay, so the next matchup, I picked the Bills over Jets. Got the Buccaneers over Washington football team. I have the Cowboys over the Dirty Birds, Falcons. I got the Titans over the Saints. I have the Colts over the Jags. I have the Steelers over the Lions. Pats over Browns. Chargers over Vikings. Cardinals over Panthers. Broncos over Eagles. Packers over... No, I got the Seahawks over the Packers. Yeah. Got the Raiders over the Chiefs. And I have the Niners losing to the Rams. All right? Those are my picks for this week. Hey, man, share your thoughts in the comment section below. And let me know, who do you think are going to win this week's games for Sunday and Monday? Comment below, okay? It's okay if you disagree. I'm just interested in who you picked. All right, hit the like and subscribe button if you're watching the YouTube channel here. So that way, whenever I drop a new video, it will come directly to you and you and you and you. I hadn't forgotten about you down there and you over there and you right there, all right? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. That's the end of the video segment of here on here. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.